I haven't said it before at the beginning of any of these streams, but man, do I love this title screen music. Oh, hi, Deej. Hey, you changed your screen name. Oh, hi, Mark. And I see you've got a new art piece. Oh, that looks so nice. What were we doing? Oh, right. Those are the minerals. We are almost done with that. Did we finish up getting all the emblems? Exhausting. Very exhausting. Working out in the heat is no fun. But I'm looking forward to winding down a little bit and having some fun here with you guys. Well, I like the new name. It suits you. Now you're officially DJ Dungeon. I like it. That was in the Maroon Sea. And that was in Hades Gamma. Where are we right now? Notacrux. That was in Vostok. Oh, right, we're in the Maroon Sea. So the last place we have to go to is the Metano Cluster. Supai. Supai has a composition of an ice dwarf planet, but is unusually large for such a body. It has a trace atmosphere of Krypton and Xenon. The frozen surface is dotted with deposits comprised of... You have been summoned! Hello, Chrissy. The frozen surface is dotted with deposits of potassium and light metals brought to the surface by cryovolcanic pressure. Supai's icy surface was often used as a source of potable water by passing merchant vessels. Since the Alliance claimed the inner system world of Chaska, satellites placed in orbit automatically bill any vessel landing on the world for a mass of water removed from the surface. Exogeny has a difficult time keeping up these satellites operational. They often meet with an accidental cause of impact by a jettisoned ship. Honestly, Chrissy, if I can level with you, I'm freaking exhausted. Working in the heat today was kind of rough. Then, because I'd gotten to my second bus stop so early, I walked a good chunk home. I didn't get a lot of good sleep last night. I was tossing and turning really bad. It's hot. I'm tired. I've had a long day. I didn't even really eat dinner. I wasn't hungry. I was just exhausted. I might eat later, but for right now, I'm okay. Oh, we got a deposit of magnesium. So, well, hopefully we can help make you feel better, Deej. That's why I do this. It's to give everybody a safe place to kind of unwind and relax and forget their troubles, even for just a little bit. Now, I have a game plan for what we're going to try to accomplish here. We're going to round out any extra side quests that don't involve us doing all the mineral, like, foraging or anything like that. Finish out everything that we can, and then we're going to go to Virmire. After that, unless we get any more additional side quests that pop up, it should be a straight shot from major quest to major quest until endgame. I think we might be done here within a couple of sessions, depending on how this goes. We'll see. Ilapa. Oh, I love the color of that planet. That is really pretty. Which boss and which Luigi's Mansion? I forgot to actually ask you that the last time you were playing, Chrissy. Which Luigi's Mansion are you playing? Ilapa is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with an unusual ruby color caused by contaminants in the atmosphere. The world has over 120 moons, one of the highest totals of all known systems. Once full development of Chaska's colony begins, a helium-3 refining infrastructure will be developed in the Ilapa system, concentrated on the large ice moon of Coneria. Apo. A craggy world of igneous and basaltic mountains. Apo is racked by constant geographic I never got the chance to play the other Luigi's Mansion. I played the first one, obviously, and I picked up Dark Moon while it was back on the 3DS, but I did not pick up Luigi's Mansion 3. I wanted to, but Nintendo games are very expensive. Oh, I've heard Time Stranger is really good. While volcanic hotspots are rare, continental plates are constantly piling up new mountains, subducting old ones or causing slips along transform vaults. Apo has a dense atmosphere comprised of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. Due to constant earthquakes and landslides, surface exploration is not advised. The rubble-covered wrecks of a half a dozen expeditionary ships stand in mute testament to the planet's instability. Oh, that's great. So this whole planet is constantly suffering earthquakes. Earthquakes and volcanoes. Jesus. Good thing we can't go to that one. Chaska. Oh, we can actually land on this one. Chaska is a large but low-density world, fundamentally similar to its inner neighbor, Inti. Like Inti, Chaska is tidally locked to Matano. The same side always faces the sun, resulting in a scorching day side and a frozen night side. Good choice. In the temperate areas around the Terminator, temperatures average around 30 degrees Celsius. Combined with a nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere, this slender band of habitable terrain allows limited colonization by humans. Chaska's ring is unique. It appears to be, for lack of better term, a massive piece of alien installation art. The rings are made of small pieces of synthetic material and are almost invisible from space. From the ground, they catch and scatter the light of Matano in picturesque ways. It is not known who created the ring or when. Chaska is in very early development. With little more than a few pioneer teams scattered across the surface, information is being collected about the native hazards and ecology, while a massive colonist recruiting drive is gearing up back on Earth. Established in 2183 with a population of only 150 people. Maybe that means we'll actually see people here. Who do we want to take down? Who's going with us while we explore? I do the same thing with Deej when it comes to stream games. Unless there is like a clearly defined winner, we usually hash it back and forth off camera before we decide what we're going to do next. Deej is the one that actually helped me set up the 2 marathons that we're going to be going with congruently here. Yeah. Oh wait, we want to do Garrison Tally. What am I doing? Whee! Okay, hang on a minute. Go climbing up the mountain, 'cause you want to get a view of the place, so go climbing up the mountain. I want to see everything. This is pretty. And it's not often we actually get to see a planet with visible clouds. This has got all those puffy things floating in the air, too. This is really pretty. Whee! Nailed it. I are good driver. Nuh-uh. Civilian structures, science facility, civilian structure. Let's go and check out the anomaly first. Yes, it does! Because we don't have our helmets on. Well, except for Tali, but Tali's always in her Enviro suit.
Thursday, Monster Truck Rally.
I've never been to one of those, but I hear they're fun.
I'm on my way.
That's kind of hilarious. I don't know too much about monster trucks. That's really funny. I like that. No. The walls here are very steep, but nothing I can't solve. You can't keep me trapped in here. You know, speaking of old things that I really used to enjoy. Aww. I feel like you and I would have been really good friends growing up, dude. We're really good friends now, but I feel like you and I would have been really, really good friends if we had met as little kids. Speaking of, like, old things that we really used to find joy in, not that I still don't, you just talking about, like, having old cars and stuff like that that you used to play with. There's some of my old toys that I still have from when I was a little kid. One in particular that I still have that I really, really enjoy. That's weird. Why are there enemies here? That's odd. What do you mean? Are you saying that because as a kid you were mean? Ah.
Looks deserted.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, hell.
How horrible. The entire colony must have been transformed.
Husks. Looks like the Geth got here first. That's 150 people they must have turned into husks. Damn. I doubt we're going to have to fight that many enemies, but if what Tali said is true... Oh, come on, really? Bro. Huh. I mean, I could certainly understand why. I have a feeling we all would have probably been really good friends, because from what it seems like, we all grew up as pretty lonely kids. I didn't really have a lot of friends in school either. Even in grade school, I didn't really have a lot of friends. No one I really hung out with outside of school. I had some close family friends that I would see every so often, but that was about it. And then I had my little cousin. But we fought and bickered like brother and sister. Most of the time, I just kept to myself. I played video games. 5-year-old Brandon just sitting in his room playing video games.
Securing point.
Oh, another Prothean data disk. There are several small Prothean artifacts in the crate, including an intact Prothean data disk. Appears to be in excellent condition. Ooh. Oh yeah, Liara would probably foam at the mouth if we gave her these data disks. She'd love those. Too bad they're just for collection's sake. You get enough of them, you do the quest. You don't even really get anything special for it. I figured we would have gotten a message from one of the Turians being like, hey, you picked up all those those insignias. Could we get those back? And we didn't even get anything from the Asari either, after we picked up all of Matriarch Delanaga's writings. Hey, all those writings you picked up, you mind if we take those? We'd really appreciate it. They're just fetch quests for the sake of fetch quests, which is again why I didn't prioritize them. There's no real story significance to them. That's why I'm not worried about collecting all the medals. Whee! Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. What are you talking about? Shepard's a great driver. Everything's fine. Oh, so you hit the hard-hitting subjects real early on when you were little, huh, Chrissy? Yep. Dragon's Teeth. The Geth got here first. That means this whole place is probably filled with husks. Yup. Here they come. Nice shooting, Garrus. There's one more. The minute you come around that corner... Tali! That would have been a clean shot if Tali hadn't got in my way.
Down.
Look, I don't think it's a secret that all of us are questionable here, Chrissy. We're all just kind of riding by the seat of our pants right now. I wouldn't even necessarily call us adults. That's a rough guesstimation there. There was another box over here. Oh, there. Oh, hi. Give me the stuff. Nuh-uh. She stepped in front of me. I was lined up to take that shot. It's not my fault Tali went, "Look out, Mr. President!" Oh, damn it. No, not... I wouldn't use that word exactly. Just... We had a rough start. We had a rough go of things in the beginning. And we kind of had to figure out a lot more than I think we probably should have. But you know what? We're doing really good for ourselves. As best as we can, I think. And I think that means something. Sir?
Moving out.
Aww. That's actually really sweet. Yeah, and you still have to come back into my neck of the woods, sir. I barely even got to show you around. There's still so much more we can see and do. You know I could never do that, silly.
Contact.
Your mom sounds like an interesting woman, Chrissy. You know something I just kind of thought about, just random thought in my head? I need to pick out a special game to play for Halloween. I don't do horror games, so I want to pick something like not scary to play. Like something goofy, something weird. I played Gravity Rush a couple years ago, the first one anyway, for Halloween. And I don't remember what I did the previous years. But again, since I don't play scary games, I want to come up with something kind of interesting or fun or just not Halloween-y. Ghosts and Goblins? No way, Deej. You are never getting me to play Ghouls and Ghosts. No way. Those games are ball-busting, bro. Yeah, I gotta look through the games that I have to see what might be fun, but I want to play something like goofy and silly for Halloween, like the exact opposite of what you'd think Halloween would be. I gotta see what games I have in my catalog, or depending on what we're doing at the time, when Halloween finally rolls around, I guess we'll have to see. I don't know, I haven't quite decided yet. But I do want to pick something out special for Halloween. Oh. They did give away the Lego Star Wars Skywalker collection for free. So I have that game. None of the DLC though, it's just the base game, but it is all the Star Wars games. All the Lego Star Wars games, all in one. Including the 7, 8, and 9. That's an idea. I haven't actually played any of the new ones. The last time I played a Lego game was... oh, God. Probably the original releases of Lego Star Wars, the original trilogy, and then the prequel trilogy. So I got the original Lego Star Wars, which was episode 1, 2, 3, and then when it came out, I got 4, 5, and 6. And then I think eventually I picked up the Complete Saga, which was all 6 at the time. But then afterwards, I never picked up another another Lego game. I've got some physical Lego games here too. Like I have the Bionicle games, 2 of them anyway. Then I have the physical Lego Star Wars games. What else? I think by random happenstance I have one of the Ninjago games. I think on like DS or something like that. That's weird. This room is empty. I wonder why. And I don't remember what else I have. A terminal? A colonial pioneer team rarely consists of more than a few dozen specialists. It's clear that none of them have survived. The Cerberus group has a lot to answer for here. Oh, that was the... that was one of the Cerberus groups. Ah. So it was Cerberus that did all that. It wasn't the Geth. Bastards. Alright, so the last ones that we need, other than the League medallions and the 3 heavy metals and the Prothean disc, is we need to go to the medical base in the Kaka system in Hades Gamma. Alright? Let's head back up to the Normandy and then we'll go to Hades. Inti. Inti is a terrestrial planet with an atmosphere comprised of ammonia and helium. Its surface is mainly composed of sodium oxide with deposits of magnesium. Its density is rather low, leaving the planet tide-locked to Matano. Inti is an unremarkable world, drawing little more than a cursory scan for surface pirates anchorages when Alliance patrols enter the system. Oh yeah, Ouija time! Go Ouija! Kelper Verge, Hawking Ida, Gemini Sigma, Voyager, Hades Gamma, Antaeus, Cacus. Wait a minute, I don't remember the... Have we been through here? Huh. No, this doesn't look familiar. Triarmus is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with a powerful magnetic field, making it a popular discharge site for freighters working with the Asari Ishtar shipping route. No, the Anansi Ishtar shipping route. It is popular enough, in fact, that Quarian ships can often be found loitering in orbit, selling the freighter crews cheap refreshments, salvage, and odd craftworks assembled by the children. There are no ships in orbit at present, however. Aww! Man, I wanted to go to the Quarian flea market. That sounds like fun! Lame! Farangor, a large but low-density terrestrial world. Farangor is generally believed to consist mainly of water ice, occasionally upswelling of metals caused by the intersecting tidal forces of several large moons. Suggests that the core is small but extremely dense. Farangor has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. Its frozen surface is mainly comprised of dark carbon-laced ice water. 10 years ago, Farangor's grim surface color and dim illumination due to the cinematographer Risa Uvacern to film the exterior scenes of Starless on location. Acknowledged as a masterpiece of gothic horror, the sets, well preserved by the vacuum, draw hundreds of turrets to the backwater system every year. Oh, another rare metal, polonium. What do you think, Deej? Zamari. Zamari is a small, airless, cratered terrestrial, a lifeless rock quite similar to Luna. Ah, that would be interesting. Its frozen surface is mainly comprised of silicates, though one hemisphere has several seas of dark basalt rock. That's not a bad idea. Here we go, Choi. Choi is a terrestrial planet whose surface is mainly comprised of aluminum, with numerous deposits of calcium. Though it has enough mass to retain a dense atmosphere... excuse me. Choi is Choi is nearly a vacuum. This lack of atmosphere allows a moderate average temperature, but the differences between night and day are extreme. The surface of Choi's summer-facing side is usually covered by a haze of volatiles, mainly water vapor and carbon dioxide, which return to the ground as frost over the course of a long, cold night. The Citra Foundation has established a research outpost on Choi to investigate the native subterranean life, which show incredible resilience to extreme heat and cold. Alright, who are we taking down to the planet this time? Should we take Rex and Liara this time, since we took Garrus and Tali? Brains and brawn. Ooh. Aw, man. You can't really see the skybox underneath all the haze. Man, that was a nice view as we were dropping down, too. What a shame. That's kind of what it looks like, don't it? Looks like ash. Anomalous signal. I swear to fuck if this puts me in front of a Thresher Maw. I don't know. Surprise Rex jump scare. Behold, frog. Oh. What have we got here? Oh, another Matriarch writing. While sifting through this pile of debris, you've discovered another of Matriarch Dillinaga's writings. It's in bad shape, but most of it is still intact. Close to the transmitter, your comms pick up a recording of a wistful string quartet. The power system down. Whoever lives here, they haven't been back for some time. The crates are covered with Chohei chalk dust, and the status lights of the shack indicates its atmosphere ran out long ago. Another Matriarch writing. It looks like someone has been living in this place. The small crate holds some stale food and one of Matriarch Dillinaga's writings. It is still in fairly good condition, unlike the food. Another Matriarch writing. It is not clear who owns this container, but you discovered one of Matriarch Dillinaga's writings inside. Oh, that's lame. We're not getting any more for each one we pick up. It's only the ones that counted for the quest that we got paid for. Well, that's dumb. Man, I mean, it's not like we need the credits, but still. a lot further than I thought we were going to. And... Yoop. Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh, that's so funny. I thought we were stuck. I'm like a turtle. Help! I can't flip back over. Oh, that was so fucking funny. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I was half tempted to fire a cannon shell into the ground to see if that would, the explosion would kick us back over. I'm glad I didn't have to, but I was tempted to. Oh, come on, dude. You have to admit that was pretty funny. Wait. What is that? That's not marked on the map. What's that over there? Wait a minute. Mercenary Corps? That's weird. What are those guys randomly doing out here? This person must have died while attempting to salvage the crashed satellite. That's a little random. I didn't expect to just see a forward strike team here. I don't like this. The terrain's really wide open here. I fucking knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew I was gonna see one of these things here! Oh! I hate Thresher Maws! Oh, hi! Congrats, Chrissy. Damn it. Ugh. Get out of here. Ugh. I hate Thresher Maws. These things suck. Deej, if you throw us against one of those things, I'm gonna cry. Don't do that. No! I don't want to fight these things. They suck. I know he does. Okay, I think this is where they've got those hostages, so this is going to be interesting. How the hell are we... Yeah, take down the terrorists, but remember to check your targets. The civilians are so addled with drugs, they'll wander right into the middle of the firefight. I thought so. That's one of the scientists.
Go, go, go!
Bleh.
Get me next time.
Son of a bitch. I'm stuck. I can't move. Wow, that's kind of annoying. They pushed me into a wall and I couldn't move. I was stuck. Wow, that's aggravating.
Rally round!
You know what? I might actually have Rex and Liara sit back. I think I'm going to go into this particular encounter on my own. That way there's no stray shots that accidentally shoot these, shoot the scientists. And just to make sure they can't follow me, I'm going to close the door behind me. Bleh. Oh, hi, Liara.
Good to go.
So much for them not coming in here.
Lost shield!
And they killed one of the researchers anyway. Son of a bitch.
Ow, spot. Good to go.
Son of a bitch. How are the researchers dying? Civilian losses were tolerable. Yeah, no, I'm not settling for that. That's not good enough. You know what I might actually do? No nuts! Good night, Mark! I hope you sleep well. Have a good night. There's the terrorist leader. He's dead. Okay. Ah! That's what happened. They're killing them. Because they don't really seem to care about the hostages. But most of them are dead, so as long as I'm careful. Again, only tolerable. What the hell? Okay, seriously. You two need to wait here. Do not move from that spot. No, Liara. Go back over there. Okay, scoot up a little bit. Okay. I think there's one of them left. There we go. You cleared the facility. All of the civilians are safe, though still chattering to themselves and screaming at the garbage cans. Evolution of humanity, huh? These biotics didn't seem that different from the other scum that you've dealt with. Huh, okay.
To me!
Form up.
Can you feel me growing? I'm gonna bring it out!
Oh, these poor people. They're so frickin' doped up.
They're in my head. All of them. With knives.
So there were a couple in the very back rooms here. A few that, unless you were really stupid, you would at least be able to save. What, Commander Nihilus? You mean the Spectre, right? The one that was gonna, like, wingman us?
Can you feel me growing? I'm gonna bring it all!
They're all crawling through my fingers. I can feel their wings fluttering.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. You've neutralized the threat posed by the biotics. Return to the Normandy and use the galactic map to report to Admiral Hackett. Well, there we go. That was the last side quest that we had marked on the map. Now we can head to Vermeer. You guys ready to continue main plot? Because it's time for that. I mean, yeah, they were kind of doped the fuck up. Remember, the biotics were using them as hostages. And they threw in enough psychotropic drugs into the air to basically turn them insane. They should be fine with a little bit of medication, I hope. Let's see what Admiral Hackett has to say about that.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I didn't think it could be done, Commander. You managed to secure the base and neutralize the biotics without a single civilian casualty.
Glad I could help. It wasn't a problem. I did what I had to do. Yeah, and by did what I had to do, I mean I made my allies sit the fuck down. We used the door as a choke point, then I went in and cleared out the trash. I didn't think that plan would work, but it did.
Just doing my job, Admiral. I couldn't let innocent lives be lost.
I wish every soldier had your definition of just doing your job. You're a credit to the uniform, Shepard. We're in your debt. Fifth Fleet out.
You're welcome, Admiral. Zyatar. Zyatar, an enigmatic terrestrial planet. A hazy atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. The surface is scorching hot and mainly comprised of calcium with deposits of sodium. 3 times in the last century, ships stopping to discharge at Triarmus have reported geometric patterns of light on the dark side. Attempts at closer investigation prove fruitless. The lights disappear when the ships move to approach the inner system. A heavy metal, mercury, but I don't think we need any of that. Alright. Wait. Antaeus, Flirtus, Dis, Varnata. Wait a minute. Did we go everywhere in Hades Gamma? Hang on. Why does none of this look familiar? Traces of methane in the atmosphere. Oh dear. This does not look familiar. Nonuel. Though it is one of the oldest entries in the star charts, Nonuel has not yet been fully mapped. It is the largest body in the asteroid belt of the blue star Plutus. Not only large enough to maintain a spherical shape, but also massive enough to retain the noxious carbon dioxide and sulfur dioxides venting from its many volcanoes in the atmosphere. Nonuel is rapidly volcanic, and the source of its great heat is also the source of an inordinate mass. Nonuel is a secondary source of element zero, coalesced around a large chunk of Ezo ejected by a supernova billions of years ago. Surface conditions are extremely hazardous. In addition to the thin crust and numerous magma flows, wide stretches of the landscape are coated with ash and cinders ejected from the volcanoes. Send in the meat?
Send in the meat!
Yeah, we haven't been here. This planet is new. I don't think we explored Hades Gamma. Not all of it, at least. Oh, is there a mountain ridge I can climb? I want to get a good look at this. Oh, would you look at that? This really feels like a volcano. There actually are magma flows here. I don't want to know what would happen if we drove the Mako in there. We'd probably explode. But you can actually see fire raining down. Like, there's ash and stuff falling from the sky. And the ground is shaking. Like there's volcanic eruptions about to happen. And you can hear the rumbling too. Oh, that's neat. I wonder if there's a volcano here that we can climb up to the top of. Like an actual active volcano. That'd be kind of cool. I love volcanoes. I think they're so damn cool. You know, despite this being a lava rock, the sky here is really pretty. All these different hues of purple and blue, with the sun shining through the clouds and all the ash and fire raining in the air. This is really pretty. Whee! Alright, fine. We'll take a dip in the lava. I guess we'll see what happens. We're probably just going to explode, but just for fun, why not? For science! Aw, okay, that's kind of lame. We didn't explode or anything. The minute we touched the lava, we just died. No explosion, no scream, no nothing. What the hell? Come on, that had all the impact of a wet noodle. That's so lame. What? No, we don't even explode. There's no sound, no scream, no explosion. Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. Oh, that's so fucking lame. Ah, I'm disappointed. That is so bunk. Oh, another League of One medallion. There's no indication of how or where he found it. Judging by the footprints in the ash, the two mercenaries were each facing over the crate when they died, both suffering singular gunshot wounds and have a rifle close beside them. A matriarch writing. Prying open the crate, you carefully unwrap handwritten copies of one of Matriarch Dillinaga's treaties. It is unlikely she penned it herself, but the flowing brushwork and intricate watercolor illustrations clearly show the hand of a master scribe.
Ready.
Asari would be kind of the kind of pretentious folk that would make watercolors. A warlord outpost? As in a Krogan warlord? Interesting. We haven't actually come across a Krogan warlord yet. Battle Masters, yes, but not a warlord. I know nothing's gonna happen, but the rumbling of that volcano in the distance makes me nervous. If you go by Krogan battle structure, then yes. Rex's father was a warlord. Huh. That's interesting. There's no way to go in. The door's locked. That's strange. Yeah, that panel's red. Maybe we'll have to come back here. But for right now, we can't do anything. That's a shame. No, I tried getting close and I couldn't even interact with it. Clockrolus. Clockrolus is a modest rock planet, roughly the size of Mars. A thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. Its scorching hot surface is mainly comprised of silicate rock, with deposits of aluminum and other light metal. That's what I'm thinking. Clockrolus has a very weak magnetic field. In addition to very high levels of solar radiation, it is not suitable for a Mass Effect drive discharge operation. Oh, Serenium. Naidla. Naidla is a terrestrial world with a light atmosphere of carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfate. The surface is hot and mainly comprised of magnesia with deposits of sulfur. Over a dozen volcanoes are currently erupting across the surface. Is this entire, chunk of the galaxy just filled with lava planets? Mingito. Mingito is a sun-baked wasteland of sodium chloride and radioactivity. Its relatively light mass has left it tidally locked to the star Plutus. With a day-side hot pole and a night-side cold pole, the powerful solar wind has stripped most of the atmosphere away. We got some uranium. So yeah, every single planet here is burning hot like a sun. Insane. Okay, we were at Cacus. I think we explored this, but I want to be sure. Jatar, Grammar, Clensal, Raisha. Yes, okay. So this we've done. We did this, but not that. We did Plutus. We did Cassus. Did we do Farinata? Let's find out. The MSV Ontario. Yeah, we did this one already. Okay, so then the last one I think that is available is Antaeus. Like the giant. Hunador. Did we do this already? Hold on. Edmos. Treben. Yeah, I think we did explore this one, because there's no planets over here that we can survey or anything. Okay. So, yeah, we're good. We would have found at least a planet or two to survey here. How did we miss all this? Wow. Styx Theta. Styx Theta? Wait a minute, this looks new too. Gilberverge, Atticus. Let's see. Let's start with an Acheron. I find it interesting that they chose a lot of Greek names for a lot of the galaxies here. Imanea. Though exceptionally large for a terrestrial world, Imanea is comprised of water ice with a core of various carbonaceous compounds. It is a density only half that of Earth, and an atmosphere of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. The surface is comprised of surprisingly pure ice water with high albedo. Krosilgen. An enigmatic rock and ice planet, Krosilgen has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. The surface is comprised of frozen water and chlorine, a light metal, magnesium. Althae?
What the hell is this?
Althae is an exceptional form of a planet called a Roche world. Put simply, it is one half of a pair of small and unusually dense terrestrial worlds, Althae and Onthae, that orbit each other so closely they effectively share a single atmosphere. This does not mean that they could fly from one to the other, but both have identical atmospheres, and dust from one often can be found on the other. Both worlds share an atmosphere of nitrogen and ethane. The surface is warm and mainly comprised of silicate dust and dark basalt rocks, with extensive deposits of heavy metal and radioactives. Tidal effects from Onthae create constant heavy wind. That's strange. Where's the other planet then? You can only land on the one. Where's the other? That's weird. Okay, who are we sending down to this one? So what, that's Rex and Tally, I believe? Oh, this place looks fun. Ain't too much to look at here. Nothing but high winds, dust, and rocks. Ugh. What the hell? This planet is basically empty. Aside from one single thing marked on my map. Oh, I don't like this. This feels fucking creepy. I also really don't like the look of these rock formations. More than any of the other mountainous planets we've seen, these look like teeth. Maybe. Watch there just be nothing but a fucking thresher mow on this planet. I'm calling it now, just to piss me off. The minute I get near that thing, it's gonna be a fucking thresher maw. This would be the ideal planet for one of these things. It's wide, empty, there's nothing here. Pop out of the ground like a fucking sandworm out of a Beetlejuice movie.
Damn sandworms. Goddamn sandworms. Hate them. Can't stand them.
What is that? That is a huge cluster of enemies over there. Oh, that's over by the listening post. What's this? Another Matriarch writing. The down satellite had one of Matriarch Delenaga's writings stored in its payload. Whether it was placed before or after it crashed is uncertain. Man, there's way more of these than you need. What the hell? It says there's enemies here, but... Wait a minute. Rachni! What the hell are Rachni doing here? I thought it was weird I didn't see any enemies. Well, we're gonna find out. We can go in here. So let's take a peek in here and see what we can find. The Rachni came from underground, so more likely they came from somewhere in here. Oh. Alliance soldiers, by the looks of it. Dead Alliance soldiers. of Rachni doing here? I have a funny feeling these red things are eggs. No. No. How about no? No. No. How about no? I'm not taking any chances. If I can shoot those, I'm damn well going to.
Mayday! 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 This is Lieutenant Marie Durand, 314th Infantry, Alliance 10th Frontier Division. The listening post has been overrun by unidentified hostile life forms. Request immediate extraction.
Huh.
According to this, they received a supply ship just 2 days ago. The Rachni must have attacked since then.
I don't like this. Suspicious. Supply ship?
Tell me about that supply ship. This planet is supposed to be uninhabited. The Rachni didn't come from nowhere.
One moment. These things are drones, dispatched at irregular intervals from different depots to reduce the likelihood of tracking.
You're good.
I have it. This one came from Argos Row.
There may be more Rachni. Let's go. Let's go kill something. The Argos Row cluster? Interesting.
Wherever it is, there's probably more Rachni there. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Right.
The Rachni infestation on Althae seems to be the result of a supply drop from Argos Row. The logs downloaded from the freighter should allow you to backtrack the ship's course to its origin. Good thing I shot those eggs. Because that's exactly what those were. Those red clusters, those must have been Rachni eggs. Well, I guess I bumblefucked my way into another side quest. I didn't even try to find this. Not on purpose, at least. Listening Post Alpha in the Erebus system is reportedly being attacked by an unidentified life form and is requesting assistance. Head to the Erebus system in 6 Cluster Theta. Investigate Listening Post Alpha on the planet Nepmus. Farthul. A modest terrestrial planet, Farthul has a thin atmosphere comprised of carbon dioxide and chlorine. The crust is mainly comprised of sulfur with deposits of nickel. The terrain is extremely rough, a patchwork of craggy, overlapping craters dating back to the formation of the solar system. Farthul is tidally locked to the star Acheron. The day side has never been fully mapped. Chothan. Chothan is an unusually small hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of sulfur and hydrocarbons in the atmosphere. The Alliance survey ship in Ibn Batau reported inconclusive evidence of hydrocarbon life in the deeper layers of the atmosphere, over 1,000 kilometers below the cloud tops, where pressure compresses Chothan's hydrogen into liquid state. Proof of life in this environment would prove many long-standing theories. Unfortunately, only a probe with extremely expansive mass effect generators could survive the crushing pressure long enough to send back useful data, and the probe would be lost in the attempt. Simple expanse makes investigation doubtful. Wormani. What a pretty color. Wormani is only visited by a single unmanned probe. It is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant with large formations of water vapor in the upper atmosphere. That's the last Prothean data disk we needed. Scans of the planet Wormani turned up a few odd readings. Chief Engineer Adams fine-tuned the scans and discovered an automated repair drone in orbit. Tally and Adams brought the drone on board to dismantle it and found a Prothean data disk in its core. Quaji. Quaji is a terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of methane and ethane. The surface is comprised of silica with deposits of uranium and heavy metal. Clouds of small water ice crystals are common. Quaji skies are full of fine silica dust. From the surface, the sky has a pronounced salmon hue. The cursory initial scans from the Alliance surveyor ships Ibn Batau showed geometric patterns in the northern hemispheric deserts, visible only in the ultraviolet band. Normandy's sensors see nothing of that kind. Plutonium! Oh no, was that platinum or plutonium? Either way. Nepmos. Nepmos is a resource-rich terrestrial world somewhat larger than Earth, with a dense atmosphere of sulfur dioxide and argon. Nepmos' crust is very thin and unstable, not more than 8 kilometers deep in any location. Subsurface magma flows are hazardous to ground travel, and earthquakes are frequent. While heavy metals and radioactives are plentiful, this geological instability has deterred investment by mining concerns. An additional complication is that the Styx cluster lies uncomfortably close to the 5 kiloparsec ring around the galactic core. The ring contains a great deal of molecular hydrogen, fueling the majority of the galaxy's star formation. This area is far too dangerous to travel through safely. Who are we sending down here? There's no hazard warnings on the planet, but it doesn't sound friendly. Send in the meat? Okay. Yep, another lava planet, because I can see the fire floating in the atmosphere. Ooh. No. We gotta get up to a high vantage point here. Anomaly. Another listening post. We're going this way. I want to get up to a real high vantage point to get a look at that sky. Wow. Look at those dark clouds. But the orange hue is breaking through all that. And all the volcanic rock and the fire floating in the air. And look at that sun. Oh, that is pretty. Wow. What the hell? It appears these particular bores were shut down after breaking through the tunnels just below the surface. The shacks and equipment are stenciled with the logo of the Tenkara Mining Consortium, but there is no trace of the mining crew anywhere. What the hell was that? Wait a minute. What is making that sound? Oh, I don't fucking like that. What is making that noise? I hear something, but I don't see anything. Weird. I know the sound Thresher Maws make, and that ain't it. Buried safe box. Another medallion! One of the miners had a League of One medallion. It's possible he discovered it while they were digging, but there's no way to make sure. Oh my gosh! We did it! We did all the fetch quests. That was every Prothean artifact. That's all the League medallions and the Solarian tags. We found way more than we needed of the Asari's writings. We somehow found every single medal. We found all the Turian emblems. Wow. Full disclosure, first time I've ever done that. Well, that does mean if we don't want to, we don't really have to be super thorough going through the planets anymore. But of course we're gonna. We may not get any money for it, but we are still getting experience points. And again, it's not like we really need the credits anymore. We really don't. Whee! But yeah, that metal that's over there, we can kind of ignore it. We don't need them now. Whee! That's nice, though, that they give you way more than you need. That means you could skip a couple and not be completely screwed. Especially since those quests are really only for money and experience points. There's another listening post over here. I bet you this one got attacked by the Rachni too. We're gonna find out as we get a little closer. Oh. Yup, Rachni burrows. Holy shit, there's a lot of them here. Wow. Rachni swarm approaching.
First Lieutenant Durand, ma'am. 3rd Brigade, 14th Infantry Regiment, and I am damn glad to see you.
We're here to help. Report. What the hell happened? Yeah, there's a lot of Rachni burrows over there. So we've got a lot of company heading towards us. What do you want to say? Deej Bob, me boy. Probably. So what did you say? Okay.
Shepard, Normandy, give me a sit rep.
They dropped us here a few months back. We get supplies every couple weeks. We didn't see anything local that was more dangerous than lichen. Yesterday, these animals started coming out of the ground. No idea where they're from. This is what's left out of 90 men. I'm the ranking officer.
Tell me about the what about a possible bombardment?
We do have a ship in orbit. We could bombard them.
Wouldn't do much good. They're moving around deep underground. The only time they come near the surface, and they're right on our position. You bombard them, you take us out too.
What are you guys doing here?
Why are you out here in the first place?
There's been a lot of pirate activity in this cluster. We set up a chain of listening posts in the local systems, in case they have a staging base.
The supply ships. Can you hold for now? There weren't that many of them.
They're called Rachni. You get a supply ship in recently?
Yeah, but that was an Alliance ship, Commander. I mean, it was a drone, running on automatics. But what...
This isn't the first time we've seen this. Will your unit be alright here?
What we just fought was a probe. Our seismic sensors are picking up a crapload more on their way up from underground. We've got 5 minutes, tops. We might be able to hold them off if we were at peak, but you can see the fighting's busted this place up.
We'll help. We'd better get ready. That's defeatist talk. Give me a second before we start up this firefight here. My dogs are starting to pace, so I'm gonna let them out really quick. We'll deal with the Rachni in a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, I am return. We ready to play Starship Trooper and kill some bugs?
Do what you can to secure your position. We'll see if we can get some of your defenses operational.
Aye, aye, Commander. You heard the woman. Everybody pool magazines and grenades. Take a leak and a drink while you can. And if anyone wants a smoke, it's as good a time as any.
She literally said, smoke him if you got him. Take a piss, pray to your gods, whatever you need. Because other than that, we're kind of fucked.
I will destroy you!
Here they come.
Locked in. You must die! I will destroy you! You must die!
It's like a shooting gallery.
I will destroy you!
We'll hold.
That's the last of them.
Looks like we got more of them incoming.
You must die!
The generator has been ripped apart by Rachni claws, leaving the defensive turrets inoperable. It would be possible to power the turrets off of the Mako's engine, but this would make it impossible to drive or fire the Mako's own weapons. That's fine. Disconnecting the Mako will leave the defensive will deactivate the turrets. Nah, we can leave the turrets hooked up. I don't plan on using the Mako for this right now anyway. We're way more deadly with the three of us on foot, especially against a swarm of Rachni. Same plan. We'll each take a bunker, plus with the defensive turrets, we should shred these things.
You must die! I will destroy you!
Welcome back.
You must die!
could have recorded more lines for these characters. I get that they're NPCs, but they could have definitely recorded more lines. How dare you?
I will destroy you!
Man, there's a lot of these things. Did we get him?
Think we got him, Commander.
You must die!
Holy hell, ma'am. Talk about a near-run thing. You alright?
How are you? I'm fine. Just getting warmed up.
Never mind me, are you alright?
Still on my feet. But we've been fighting for almost 26 hours straight. None of us will be standing for long.
Ma'am, we're getting a signal from one of the ground scan UAVs. A big hollow space about 500 meters under the surface.
Right, that must be it. That must be where they're coming from. My people aren't in any condition for a clearing operation, though.
We'll take care of it. Threat assessment? We have to go. Oh man, we could just ditch these dudes? Why? That's so fucked.
Just point us in the right direction.
You don't have to do that, Commander. We've bled them. We can probably hold until a bigger ship arrives to get us off-world. If you want to take a throw at it, we'll give you the coordinates. But it's your call. You saved our asses, Commander. Thanks.
You're welcome. Alright. For now, we'll disconnect the Mako, because we do need it. Alright. Destroy the Rachni base. What's this? The data you found at Listening Post Theta indicate for the supply ship came from Depot Sigma 23 in the Gorgon system just before the attack on Listening Post Alpha and Theta. The supply depot is likely where the Rachni infestation originated. Go to the Gorgon system in the Argos Rho Cluster and locate Depot Sigma 23. I guess we're heading in. It did specifically say Rachni infested, so who knows how many of these things are crawling around down here. Alright, weapons hot. Kill anything that moves. God, these things make burrows like ants in termite mounds. Tally just one-tapped that one. Damn, girl.
Negative contact, Shepard.
I had a feeling you would.
Think we're good, Commander.
Whoa. Arachnite Brood Warrior. That's one of the big ones.
All patched up.
Perimeter clear.
Whew. Damn things are burning through my resources. They're strong.
Eat this!
The records of the Rachni Wars suggest that the Brood Warriors, the male-gendered Rachni, only fight when the hive is severely pressed. It is safe to say that you have eliminated the Rachni on Nemphos. Ah, so the Brood Warriors are the males.
It's over now.
Alright, cool. I think we've thoroughly cleaned out the hive. Between all the ones we killed on the surface and the ones we killed down here, I think we're okay. Luckily, there isn't a queen here. That's so rude. No, I don't want to be a fish. Don't do that. That's not nice. I don't want to be fish. I think we should go and let them know the good news. That we managed to successfully save them and clear out the Rachni while we were at it. Whoa! What the hell? Uh-oh. That's a problem. What the hell happened? I don't know. We just got a long loading time here for some reason. I don't know what happened. Oh, shit. Close? Yeah, that's super weird. I can't push any buttons other than photo mode. I don't know what that did. What the hell happened? Yeah, no shit loading. What the hell happened, game? Oh, damn it. Well, yeah, except that's kind of annoying because if this doesn't clear up, then I'm going to have to force quit out of the game, which I really don't want to do because I don't know how far back that's going to set our progress. Hopefully not by a ton, but it might, which is annoying. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I might... Oh, what the fuck? I'm trying to, like, mess with button combinations and, like, see if that will fix anything, but it doesn't seem like it. I can't even adjust the settings on the camera even if I go into photo mode. Wow. That's fucking unfortunate. No. I'm gonna have to force quit the game. Man, that's aggravating. Oh, alright. Well, I'm gonna have to cut the broadcast while I reopen the game back up. So, give me a minute, and I'll get this going again. Hold tight.